the atmosphere we are expecting for El Clasico, and this is how we want both players from both sides to attempt El Clasico every single time. Guys, it's another big day, and before I begin my video, all I have to say is, haters, talk now. Against, talk now. Barcelona fans, talk now. Lamine Yamal, wherever you are, talk now. Yes, so it's another big day, El Clasico, the most anticipated one. Real Madrid faces Barcelona. We won by 2-1 with a goal from Kylian Mbappe and Jude Bellingham, and Barcelona scoring one from Fermin Lopez. It was just by a silly mistake that we lost that ball, and Fermin Lopez converted it into a goal for Barcelona. But generally, let me talk about my overview of the game. I feel like it's a game that we could have scored more, especially in the first half. In the first half, we had so many chances that Kylian Mbappe alone could have gotten up to 3 goals in the first half. But unfortunately, we were not able to do that. Most of our chances were wasted, and most were offside. Kylian Mbappe, I don't know why. This Barcelona high line, I think we have to have a special class for Kylian Mbappe to school him relating to this offside traps with Barcelona. And so, I think overall it was good, but still, the goals didn't come. I wanted us to win by a 5-1 margin or by a 4-1 margin. So let me just do a short preview. First, I'm going to talk about the performances of some of the players and the ones that I think stood out to me. Guys, you know, it's a big day. I'm very excited. And let's do this. Yeah, so first of all, from the back line, Courtois, Thibaut was good. Yeah, good. I don't have much to talk about him. Valverde. So I know Valverde doesn't usually like playing at the right back, and most importantly, Dani Carvajal and Trent Alexander-Arnold are back. But guys, Valverde at the right back position is something crazy, and he was actually very good. He nearly got injured, but I learned he was even having some issue before he started the game, like it's in relation to injury or some infection or something. I don't know what exactly that was, but he still played and he delivered. Now with the two center backs, Dean Howson and Eder Militao. You know, every single day I keep saying that Eder Militao blows my mind. This is a player that has been on ACL injury twice, and this is a player that got both injuries on 2 different legs, not probably just one, but the 2 of them. But what Eder Militao has been doing since he came back from Real Madrid is absolutely insane. Those blocks, those clearance, man, this is still good. Yes, and Dean Howson, I wasn't really too impressed with Dean Howson today, but he also showed up and did what he basically was supposed to do. Now for Alvaro Carreras, I think with Alvaro Carreras was good defensively in taking on Lamine Yamal. He was very, very, very good clearing balls, intercepting balls that were being passed to Lamine Yamal, and even snatching balls from Lamine Yamal. He literally kept Lamine Yamal in his pockets. And earlier in my previous YouTube video, that was the preview of the game, I told you guys that this is going to be a road test for Alvaro Carreras, and most importantly because he was brought from Benfica to Real Madrid to do this exact job. And guys, I was saying it's a road test, but guess what? The test is an easy one. And man did what? Delivered. So even though Alvaro Carreras lost some possessions, he mostly lost possessions at most times. But what is most important to me was the fact that he was able to keep Lamine Yamal in his pocket and stop that kid from doing whatever he wants to do at the Bernabeu, as if our stadium belongs to him. And I give Alvaro Carreras credit for that. Now in the midfield, guys, this is crazy. So this midfield of Tchouaméni, Camavinga, Bellingham, and Adagule. Camavinga, oh my goodness. You know, one thing about Camavinga is one of the most complete players you can ever come across. He's literally good in everything he does. And Camavinga was also good. I think today literally the whole team was good. The only thing is that sometimes we're losing possession, and sometimes we weren't taking advantage of our chances, especially in the first half. Now Tchouaméni, guys, when people are comparing Tchouaméni to other DMs in the midfield and all that, yo, stop it. Stop it. Just stop. Did you guys see Tchouaméni this season? You know, in previous seasons, Tchouaméni has played as a whole different positions, and now he's playing as a DM. And Tchouaméni he's incredible. For me, he carried the match on his head. And it's absolutely crazy. It makes me remind his quote that, what was that quote even? He said, the fact that we lose, I think it was after an El Clasico last year, and he said they celebrate our losses like we are never gonna win. And bro showed up so that we win. Guys, this was absolutely great. Now, the two others in the midfield, Arda Güler and Jude Bellingham. Let me first talk about Arda Güler. Arda Güler wasn't really in the game for me. I understand why Xabi Alonso did that early substitution. It's like he was almost lost, and Arda Güler was playing more at the left than at the right wing. I didn't really see him at the right wing. No, it looked like we were playing 4-4-2, but on the lineup you see 4-3-3. Yes, on the lineup you see 4-3-3, but it looked like we're playing 4-4-2. And Arda Güler was sometimes at the left side with Vinicius Jr, but I didn't really see how good he was. Progressively he's good, but defensively it was a bit dicey for me. Then coming to Jude Bellingham, guys, hey Jude, what's the celebration? This is the celebration, right? Hey Jude. So I just posted that. So I want us to get one more goal before we go for the first half. I don't want any surprises. And just after 2 minutes, Jude Bellingham scores a goal. But you guys are even aware that the first goal that Kylian Mbappe scored was orchestrated by what was from Jude Bellingham assist, right? And it's actually very crazy how, even though the second goal was a tap-in, do you think someone always doing a tap-in, is it just luck? Can you just get lucky that over and over again? This is the second game that Jude Bellingham is scoring like a 2-game streak. The previous game we played, he scored, and this one he has scored as well. Look like 2023, 2024 Jude Bellingham that danked on Barcelona's head and scored the winning goal for Real Madrid, and he did that again today. And I love one thing about Jude. After the game, he posted that talk is cheap, and he posted that with Pedri's pictures and pictures from the game and all that. I was like, woo, this is my Real Madrid. I'm proud of you, boy. It's absolutely crazy. And you know, Jude Bellingham is more of like an emergency player. A player that is supposed to give you that goal when you need it the most, even if that is not his position, if that is no longer his position. Now to our two power boys, the most popular, Vinicius Jr. and Kylian Mbappe. Let me first talk about Kiki. Kylian Mbappe in the first half, man. I think I've said this already. These offside traps, bro. You could have gotten 4 goals in this game. Right? You got a goal disallowed because of offside. Always offside. And this is not the first time. Last season, the first game we played versus Barcelona, same thing. Even that one, it was like 2 offside goals and 3 offside goals. And it's not helping. This would have been an easy game for Kylian Mbappe to crazily score 3 or even 4 goals. Most especially in the first half. And that penalty he missed, the penalty miss is not mainly about Kylian Mbappe not taking the penalty wall. Probably maybe the shot power, the direction. But this one, I have to say it, credit to Szczesny. This is a big Szczesny masterclass. I don't remember the last time Barcelona has saved the penalty. Annabella posted on Twitter. I don't know if you guys know her. She's called Annabella. She posted on X that the last time Barcelona has saved the penalty is 2 years ago, which I don't know how true that is. I'm not a Barcelona fan, so you don't expect me to keep such details in my head. But that is insane for Szczesny to make that save from a player like Kylian Mbappe. Not any other player, but Kylian Mbappe. So that was incredible. And I just took it lightly. I was just praying that we win the game, because if we lost, it would have been on Kylian Mbappe's head again. So with Kiki, you've been on fire the whole of this year, the whole of this season. But I think you have more better potential than what I saw today, but I'm not going to talk much, because the most important thing, again, as I said, is that we win. But going forward in games like this, we are going to have to destroy them and hurt their ego by scoring like 3 goals, 4 goals, or even 5. Right, now to Vinicius Jr. So something happened today in relation to Vinicius Jr., not even about the fight, but the fact that he was angry that he was taken on. Xabi Alonso, there are some things that you are doing in relating to substitutions that I do not understand. I know I've not been a professional player. I know I've not been a manager like you, but this is something that on more serious notes, you do not have to do. Why is your best player on the pitch, you took him off? I think one of our games, is it the last 3 games? I've forgotten the exact game it was. Adagule was perfect, doing fine. And Adagule was taken off. But Ada is a kid, so he kept quiet and went to sit on bench. But Vini said, no, I'm going to have to talk about it. Vinicius Jr. was on fire. We were seeing that Vinicius Jr. that we always know. And for no reason, you take your best player out of the pitch to bench. Why? And you guys could see that after Vinicius Jr. left, the tempo of the game changed. And you could see that we were clearly missing him. And I understand Vinicius Jr. perfectly for the fact that he complained. The only thing that wasn't good was the fact that he passed through the tunnel to leave. Why are you leaving to? Why are you leaving to? It wasn't necessary. It wasn't necessary. Vini leaving and passing the tunnel was not necessary. You don't have to do that. Vinicius, you know that you are a kind of player that when someone do something to you and try to retaliate, how the media is going to twist it is a whole different thing altogether. And recently a news came that your camp is saying Xabi Alonso doesn't like you and all that. Fine. This thing that happened, you being taken off, you all understand the frustration behind it. But you could have just sat on bench and after you talked to the manager about it. The game was still going on, there were cameras everywhere, and you left and passed the tunnel. Why? Well, but Vinicius was good, spectacular. I don't know, I learned they said his girlfriend is there. And I learned now when the player's girlfriend comes to the stadium, they perform well. There is no scientific backing to that, but Vinicius Jr., wow, he deserves a round of applause. So overall, this game, I think it's a good one for us. Even though Barcelona's side were missing key players like Lewandowski, Rafinha, well, I do not care about that. And Hans Flick too wasn't part of the coaches. He wasn't even on bench. But the most important thing, regardless of whatever has to do with Barcelona, is that we did win the game. The other thing I want to talk about before I go is, again, about Valverde. Am I the only one who didn't see Marcus Rashford in the game? Who is Marcus Rashford? Where was Marcus Rashford? Did he really play the game? Man, Valverde logged him in and he wasn't in the game at all. In my previous game, I was thinking Rashford goal is inevitable. We are going to see Rashford masterclass. Where was he? He was nowhere. I did not see nothing from Rashford, and I think Valverde did a good work in locking him up. And so, overall, this is also a perfect start for Xabi Alonso. So far, all the games we've played this season, we've lost only one. That is for Atletico Madrid, and I'm sure the next game we are going to play with Atletico Madrid at home, we are going to take our points back. And this has brought some kind of glory and some kind of dignity to the club because of the things that Lamine was saying. I wasn't expecting the players to take it lightly at all. And I like the energy they came in with. They came to fight. They came to win it. They came to show that kid that talk is cheap, in Jude Bellingham's voice. And I appreciate them for that. I'm not against whatever Lamine Yamal wants to say. But Lamine Yamal, you are not Ronaldo. And Ronaldo is the talk and do man. But this kid, come on. This is Real Madrid and this is football. And so guys, I'm very happy about the win and I'm hoping we get to do better in our upcoming games. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe and also share your other thoughts and opinions in the comment section. Hi Madrid! Vamos!